What's up guys, welcome back to my channel Learning to be Filipino, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys the best airports, the best port of entry for you to choose first time traveling here in the Philippines. If you guys can please shed your blessing, subscribe to the channel so more guys like you, more travelers like you, and get the help and advice that they need. Let's get into the video after the intro.
Know you used to love me. I know you got someone else. But you know you still want me.
Alright guys, whether you want to travel to the Philippines to visit your longtime LDR girlfriend, or you're just a traveler, backpacker, you have to know what airport to travel to, right? Because the last thing you want to do is come to this country and go to an airport and the surrounding areas don't have what you were expecting to see. Your first time visitor to the Philippines, the best port to land will depend on your travel itinerary and destinations that you plan to visit within the Philippines, because there's so much things to see in this country and it will vary greatly depending on the airport that you choose, and of course your experience as well. However, in general, the airport in Manila, Ninoy Quezon International Airport, is a great choice for the first time visitors. NAIA is the country's main gateway and it is well connected to other destinations domestically, making it a very convenient entry point for travelers, new travelers like you, to plan and explore multiple regions within the country. In addition, Manila offers options for accommodations, dining, entertainment, which can be helpful for you, the first-time visitor, who are still getting accustomed to the country's culture and customs. This is very important, guys. You're going to be exploring the most modern part of the Philippines with state-of-the-art accommodations that you're used to back in your country. So if this is for you, you can choose Manila. It would be a great place. However, if you plan to visit specific destinations, it may be more convenient for you to land in airports nearest to your destination locations. For example, if you plan to visit Boracay Island, landing in Calibo Airport or KLO would be a better choice, as this island is closest to Boracay Island. If you plan to travel to Cebu, Bohol, any place in Visayas region, Manila Airport will not be your best choice. You'll be out of your way very quickly. Overall, Manila Airport is a great port of entry, guys, for your first visit to the Philippines. But we have to talk about the cons, right? There are cons with everything, so let's talk about the cons of choosing Manila Airport. Number one, the congestion, guys. The airport can be very crowded, especially during peak hours, peak season months, which can lead to long queuing times, long immigration waits, and baggage claims. Guys, if you're not the patient type, then guess what? You're gonna have to muster up some patience, because that's just how the cookie crumbles in this country at any airport. Limited facilities. Now, despite the recent renovations and upgrades to the airport in Manila, there are still some areas of the airport that have limited facilities, such as seating and limited dining choices. Of course, the bathrooms might not be a state-of-the-art that you want it, how you want it, so consider that as well. Security, guys. Security concerns and measures have been enforced, but there still have been reports of theft and, these kind of taxi scams. So for you, with your travel accommodations, be very cautious. Go with your Filipino or somebody that you know that's Filipino that know the prices, okay? Traffic, guys. The airport is located in a busy part of Manila, and the traffic can be very heavy, particularly during rush hour, which can make anybody's experience a little bit more hectic than you expected. Unfortunately, just like the taxi scams, there have been other kind of scams, and for people that are tourists, because you probably stick out like a sore thumb. You might be Caucasian, you might be Black American, and you stick out like a sore thumb in this country. So they know who the tourists are, of course, the way you dress, the way you move, the way you speak. It's a dead giveaway. So be careful with the scams. Be vigilant of people that may try to pickpocket you. That's why I carry a fanny pack with all my important things right on my chest, guys. Be very cautious. Insufficient processes. Now, some travelers have reported insufficient processes and long waiting times at immigration and customs, particularly during peak season. Guys, everything is during peak season, all right? Everything. So be aware of that. When you come here, the first thing that you have to do is go through customs, then immigration. Immigration, expect to wait about 30, 45 minutes to an hour, baby. Expect that. Muster up some patience, guys, because I'm telling you, you're going to need it. Overall, the airport is a great port of entry. As I said, there are a lot of surrounding destinations you can go to, a lot. So, to make your travel smooth, book your accommodations ahead of time. Get with somebody that knows the country and the prices so that everything is very simple for you here in your first visit. Now, if you're still with me up to this point, my favorite port of entry, my favorite entry point in the Philippines is down in Visayas, baby, and that is Mactan International Airport down in Cebu. All right, that's in the Visayas region. So if you're traveling, if you plan to travel within the Visayas region of the Philippines for the first time, the best airport will still depend on where you're going to travel. But the best place, the best airport is Cebu, definitely. And that is in Mactan Island, also known as CEB. This is the main airport serving the Visayas region. And you got places like Bantayan Island, Bohol, Camigan, Negros, Misamis Oriental. A lot of places and famous destinations that you want to be at. You also have some small airports around Cebu, Iloilo, Bacolod City, and Tagbilaran City in Bohol. Now the cons will be exactly the same as Manila Airport, but the only difference is in Cebu International Airport between June and November you have typhoon season. So this point in time you might experience delays because of a typhoon, weather issues. So be careful guys. If you plan to come here, make sure it's in the springtime so that you don't run into any bad weather situations because your flight could be canceled or delayed. Who knows? God knows how long it'll be delayed for, okay? So be careful, guys. Overall, both of these airports are great choices. You have places that you can visit around Manila, like Taal, Volcano, Batangas, Pampanga. These places are amazing. But in the southern region, Visayas, Mindanao area, that's my favorite area, baby. So you got a lot of places down there. One of the best cities down in the southern area, Davao City. That is a great place to visit. But it ultimately depends on where your girl is from or where you plan to travel within the Philippines. So remember that, guys. I hope this video helped you out. I'm trying to give you guys as much knowledge as I know. I've been here living in the Philippines since 2017, off and on, so I have a lot of knowledge. So I hope you guys got a lot of information from this video, and I hope you guys can subscribe to my channel, guys. Please subscribe to my channel, Learning to Be Filipino. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I'm much more popular on TikTok, guys, so get on TikTok. You can see how I live here in the Philippines in depth with the Filipinos. Check me out, guys. Learning to Be Filipino. Have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, afternoon, and wherever you may be, help somebody out, one person out, because there are a lot of people out there that need our help. See you next time, guys.